What's going on YouTube? And today we're bringing you an in-depth review video of the ultimate drive machine, the 2024 BMW X5 in the M Competition trim. And we're going to be talking about the specs, the exterior and the interior in this exact car. But before we do, because it's not a sponsored video and we truly appreciate you guys' support here at Vagabond Builds, there are two buttons we'd like you guys to push. That is the like button, subscribe to our channel if you guys want to support us. We thank you for doing that. Also, if you guys come for us to film, email us and we can talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Roseville BMW for providing us this beautiful car for this review, guys. Just take a load of this car and just breathe it in because this is the biggest horse in the barn. Now, keep watching, stay tuned. We're dropping that MSRP sticker so you guys get an idea of what exactly comes on this car and the price tag on top. Now let's go ahead and talk BMW X5 M Competition. So let's kick this review off with talking some specs about this monster. The pinnacle of X5 is this one, everybody, and get a load of how this engine cover looks with the stabilizing cross member bars. This is just a phenomenal competition race car in a SUV or mid-size SUV, just say that. But get a load of this, the 4.4 twin turbo V8 with the 32 valve and the dual Vanos system integrated in this with the pristine direct injection. And guys, yes, I am reading a brochure, but literally the specs, character, and time put in these engines just make this car the whole lot more fun to drive. Now, comes with a M8 speed automatic transmission, 617 horsepower, 553 pounds-feet of torque. A little bit about the MPG is 13 city, 18 highway, 15 combined with the 21.9 gallon gas tank size. And yes, it does come with a 48 volt mild hybrid system, everybody. Now, what do you guys think about this beast? Literally, if I had the pocketbook or the pockets to be as deep, I would literally buy this car because it is beautiful. I fell in love with it just studying the car and kind of going over it before this review. But get a load of this front end. Being the M Competition, you're going to be seeing the more aggressive bumper fascias, and then you're going to see the headlights. Look at these headlights, just beautiful in the BMW LED. But look at the character. It literally looks like it's from a Transformer movie. Sheesh Louise, it is just beautiful. The black gloss, now because it's the M Competition package, you're going to black out the trims. This is what they did, and the M right there on the left side, kidney grille, camera integrated here in the front, bumper sensors here on the middle of that front end. And get a load of the cuts in the hood. It is just beautiful. Now, if anybody would like to know, this exterior paint color is the Marina Blue paint color. Side, let's talk dimensions, ground clearance for anybody who wants to know if this fits in their garage, okay? Let's start with the length, width, and height. Is going to be 194 inches in length, 79 inches in width, and 70 inches in height with the 8.3 inch of ground clearance, everybody. Now just get a load of how sporty this SUV looks. It literally makes grocery getting a whole lot more fun. Seriously, so when you send your wife to do the groceries, she's literally gonna hop on this or hop in this car with a smile on her face. Now, let's talk wheel area. Wheel area, it is going to be an M specialized alloy rim, light alloy rim with a bicolor in the black gloss machine surface silver and the M brake calipers with the M rotors in that drilled rotor look for the cooling off of that rotor, because you are going to be on these brakes hard because you're driving this car fast. Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's top of the line tires. And what are the sizes? It is 295, 35, 21. Pretty wide and big on the rim. You have the M Performance suspension system in the Air Ride X5M here on the backside of that fender, letting you know it's an X5M in that black gloss color. Now, one thing I do like that BMW does all the time, a lot on their cars, we do see some cars that they don't do it on, but I'm a fan of this, is where they paint the wheel well trim the same color as the car itself, okay? Now, parking marker in that kind of nice rectangular shape in that sleek design. Everything about this car is just completely so sleek and sporty. The side mirror with the blinker light integration, camera there, automatic foldable, blind spot assist, and get a load of the character of the side mirror. Is just so sporty looking and not boring bubble look, okay? Keyless fob entry. Let's go ahead and open that door, show you guys what that door looks like when it's open. All right. Black gloss going around all the windows, the roof rails in the black gloss, coming over to the rear end. And let's start talking rear end. Now over to the quarter panel area. Just want to kind of focus you guys on this beautiful wide quarter panel look in the cut with the 3D kind of pop out wheel well trim here on the back. Now, you still have the M rotor in the drilled here at the back with the M calibers and the M rim with that M suspension. Moving forward to the rear end, yes, you have the M Valtronic exhaust system. Also with the M differential under the car. That is something to take into consideration because it does increase the performance on this car. Up there on the top, you have that beautiful kind of cut spoiler with the brake light integration and that piano black trim coming down. Camera right over that license plate. LED lighting on the tail lights. No bar itself, pay attention. We do see BMW do drop that LED bar going across on certain other body styles. Black gloss with the bumper sensors integrated in that rear diffuser area, okay? With those beautiful kind of chrome black exhaust tips on each side, making it a dual tip exhaust on each side. It is beautiful and phenomenal. Now, we're gonna go ahead and jump to the cargo area. We're gonna press this button, open this kind of 75%er tailgate, and look at here, you can literally drop, by the push of this button, drop this automatically and it opens up a tailgate. Kind of reminds you of the Range Rover idea, okay? But again, Range Rover is his own animal and so is BMW. But you still get that option. Now, cargo area here, the back, let's talk some cubic feet of space. With the seats up, you have 23 cubic feet of space. With the seats down, 66 cubic feet of space, everybody. Now, you got the X here, letting you know it's an X drive, 12-volt outlet, some hooks for tying down maybe some groceries. Let's go ahead and pop up this lid and you get more space there. Now, this does not come with a spare tire. Let me make sure just in case. Yes, no spare tire here on this X5 M. And then you get your little tire situation down there going on, okay? Again, same thing going back here, the trunk cover there if you don't want nobody peeking in. Those seats there are 40%, 20%, and a 40%er again. Now let's go ahead and press this button. Automatically lifts that 25%er tailgate, is what I'm calling it. Drop this tailgate. Now that we're pretty much done talking about the specs, exterior, and some cargo area, before we jump into the inside of the car, a little bit about the towing capacity, okay? When this car is properly equipped, it can get up to about 7,200 pounds of towing capacity, okay? That is a lot of capacity for this car now itself. This is the one that can do up to 7,200 pounds. But again, different trims will give you different towing capacities. Now let's go ahead and talk interior of this X5 M. All right, so now sitting inside the 2024 X5 M Competition, and right off the bat, I want to show you guys, this thing is literally stamped with M everywhere, okay? Let's start with the door sill plates in the X5 M Competition. Now, yes, you have the M, and then you have the M Competition, which is like the biggest horse in the barn, as mentioned. You have the M here on the front dashboard, right in front of the passenger seat. The X5 M on the both headrests of the front seats. Then we come over to the driver cockpit cluster, M there. Then you get M three different places, M1, M2, and M on the steering wheel, all right? That is just a whole lot of M's all around. Then you come over to the shift knob in the M. Now, not to forget to mention that with these M emblems, you have the M colors. And where are those M colors? You get them on the seatbelts, M seatbelts. That is super cool. Now, I'm sure these cost an arm and a leg if you crash this car and they literally lock up. Do not crash this car. Everybody, make sure you know how to drive before you get into them. The carbon fiber look, the M stitching on the shift knob, the M stitching on the driver wheel, everybody. Carbon fiber on the door panels. It is just beautiful. On the dashboard, take a breath and breathe in M Competition on this X5. Literally, I would tell anybody to buy this car because I'm just in love with it, okay? But let's go ahead and start this car. And goodness, let me see if I could go ahead and open the window and take off my speaker and see if you guys can literally hear the exhaust when this thing starts, because it is just a beast. Okay, hold on. Literally, it is a beast. And then if we go ahead and do some pretty cool features on this car, it is if we shift it into the M Racing, it literally opens up that exhaust and you get such a deeper and louder sound. And then if we go ahead and drop it into the M2, there you go, press and hold. Literally takes off traction control, four-wheel drive sport, and this is the, I would say, setting you would want to be in. And let's go ahead and let's see if you can hear the exhaust a little bit. Oh my gosh, you hear those twin turbos going and the exhaust, it is just beautiful. But okay, now let's bring this car to you guys, all right? Put this on my shirt again and bring the door panel to you guys with the rest of the car. Starting with the door panel, of course, you're straight to the point controls for memory seating and unlocking and locking, but you have your massage buttons here for the driver's seat itself and the passenger. You also have control units with the window and tailgate, carbon fiber, Harman Kardon sound system, premium sound. And look, the X5 M Competition door sill plate, you can literally see it from the driver's seat. That is such a cool feature. Cup holder, and it is all wrapped in that leather. Now, 3 buttons. These are your lighting buttons on the driver's side or the left side of the electric steering column. One thing that's cool on this steering wheel, not only that it's an M steering with the M stitching and heated and all that stuff, that you get these carbon fiber paddle shifters with the plus and red sign in the red color. Oh my word, it is beautiful. Look at that. Controls for your windshield wipers and signal lights, driver cockpit cluster display. You can go ahead and change that display. Let's go ahead and show you guys. Content, you can make it navigation. You can also literally show what you're doing. Maybe you want to change heads-up display. That is controlling that, okay? So you can go through all your info cards and all that good stuff here. You can literally change the theme to your driver cockpit cluster, okay? But we're not gonna go through all the bells and whistles, but just show you a little bit. Now, we left it in the climate controls here on the infotainment center. Click out of the climate. That is the map itself, letting me know I'm in Sport Plus mode, and this is what I'm going with the brakes, the steering, the suspension, Sport Plus. It is just phenomenal. Let's click out of that Sport Plus mode. And then what we're going to do is show you guys a little bit about the apps. All right, we can go to full navigation system, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Now you can set this BMW to be stapled to yourself. Maybe you want to come into the BMW ID, add an ID in there, and then you want to log in to your specific apps. That is also optional. Come into the apps again, come into navigation from here. Literally, if you don't touch anything, the screen will become full navigation system, all right? Now, just like that, if I go ahead and push this car in reverse, want to show you guys a little bit about the camera system, about the bird's eye view 360 camera, letting you know the 3D sensoring setup that it has. See how it knows that there's a charging port right behind you, but look at how it has those squares, and letting you know the green lines, the yellow, and it actually starts to turn red if you're getting way too close. You have assist view, all right, letting you know on the right-hand side or wherever you're close to any objects. And then we can come into more car wash view, 3D view, come home. I want to show you guys also some cool things. Is if we come into climate, come into settings, we can heat up the armrests and the seats. We can distribute our seat heating. We can come into front passenger, control that also. Second row seats, control that also. And then come into the preconditioning of remote engine start and like departure planning and all that stuff. But again, guys, it is just so much to go on in this video. And if this video is too long, you're not going to watch my stuff. Take a look at the sleek design of the vents. They kind of hide the vents here. This kind of crystallized with the black background of this inlay. With that silver and that carbon fiber is just giving it that sport yet luxurious feel that BMW is always known for. Controls for your defrosters and your media here. Go ahead and open up this area for your cup holders. Now, this has an executive package on it. So I want to show you guys something. It has cold cup holders and heated cup holders. They literally turn blue and red if you're cooling or heating, with a 12-volt outlet right there, USB port, and a wireless charging pad right there, all right? Now let's go ahead and shut off the heated cup holders. put that key in, close that carbon fiber lid, but it's not letting me. Let's put that there. There you go. Now, the way to open these vents here before I continue moving on, I just forgot, is literally turn these knobs here. Check this out. You want to be very careful. Don't break them. Finesse, all right? Now, that's how you open and close those vents. Your control unit for M mode setup here. You got the parking, and then you can, check this out. Now, there's a button here. I forgot I was pressing it, but where in the world was it showing it? Again, well, this button does something. I totally forget what it did, but I'm drawing a blank. Maybe you guys can help me out in the comments section below. But traction control off, parking sensors on and off, control right here with your toggle switch. That's infotainment screen manually also. And then you get your exhaust setup. This is all what you're going to be messing with. Let's go ahead and push that and check that out. You're literally can control all this good stuff with efficient, comfort, four-wheel drive, and then go into M mode. And it lets you know road, sport, track. You could also do that. Hill decline assist button, just a lot of bells and whistles. Cubby room with the USB-C port. Above the center console, we have that panoramic glass that goes all the way back. And look at the design that BMW puts in their glass, giving it, again, more character. And what wraps that glass is that anthracite Alcantara suede liner that drops on your A pillar, your B pillars, your C pillars, all the way down to the plastic around your shoulder area. It is just phenomenal quality that they put inside this car. Now I'm gonna finish off this front end with talking about the seats. Seats are going along. You can literally press this button here and this will lock you into the seat and hug you. These side bolsters will literally hug you. Now you can also manage the lumbar support, the leg extension there, all right. This also has a massage. I mentioned that coming into the car or sitting in the driver's seat, that you literally get a passenger massage option in this, and then you can just go ahead and control it many other ways with lumbar support and all that good stuff. Now we're pretty much done with the front side of this car. I'm sure there's a whole lot more that I missed, but guys, we're gonna drop that MSRP sticker. Keep watching, tap that like button, subscribe to our channel, because we're going over to the second row seating. So now second row seating, and where do we see M staple back here, okay? Now we get the M seatbelts also on the second row seating, perforated leather with that beautiful stitching, okay? And the M illuminated door sill plates. Does not say competition right here in the back, but it does have the M door sill. All right, let's go ahead and jump inside the car. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches, so there is more than enough room with leg room and head clearance. In front of us, what do we see? We get these caps here, USB-C with your accessory plug-in, a port. In between those front seats, we have the climate controls. It is a quad climate control car with heated second row seating, non-ventilated, so you don't get ventilation on the second row. Cubby room and your USB-C plug-ins with your 12-volt outlet. You get some pocket room for your personal belongings. Door panel pretty much looks the same coming in from the front over to the back with a sun visor if that sun is bothering you, all right? Up top, snap handles, and your lighting is right above your head in that beautiful True Light LED lighting. It is just phenomenal, okay, guys? Again, I want you guys to pay attention to this anthracite Alcantara suede, that kind of dark gray look. It is just gorgeous that they dressed this top liner up with that fabric, all right? Dropping this armrest, you get the armrest. You can drop this 20%er here, all right, by pulling this little belt. Personal space here, and then your cup holders, which are pretty decent sized cup holders. So shout out to Beamer for doing that. A lot of times these European manufacturers do not know how to increase the size of their cup holders. To drop these seats, you literally control the seats from this lever here, okay? Now, as promised, we're dropping that MSRP sticker. So we finally get to that point. Here's the sticker before you start shouting at me. And this is exactly what comes with the car and the price tag on top. Let me know what you guys think. Any comments, questions, concerns, leave in the comments section below. I'll try to get back to you guys as best as possible. Everybody, thank you for watching our channel at Vagabond Builds. Tap that subscribe button one more time. We appreciate you guys. Keep watching, stay tuned. God bless you.